All right, what's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity build-it video, and I am actually re-recording the video that we did this morning because I had some issues with the storage on my phone, and I can't seem to find the video that we did this morning on my channel. So if you guys actually see it, let me know because I can't seem to find it. But regardless, now I actually have a SD card in my phone, so everything can actually get set up the right way. So no more storage issues, hopefully. Now, for those of you who did not see the stream this morning, we talked about the Season 11 pass and what changes you can expect with the new update. So we do have the Santa shop. It's going to be open for the next 21 days. Nope, it's much larger than 32 gig. It's 128 gig. I am not fucking around anymore. I'm sick and tired of running out of space. So the Season 11 pass, the buildings suck. We talked about that this morning, and you actually get the Contest to Mayor's Pass unlocked at level 11 now, which is going to make some updates for the Missy's Building Guide. So I'm hoping to have that written by Friday. And phase 2 of the Missy's Building Guide, there's going to be some changes to the VU Pass, the war feature in general, when following the Missy's Building Guide. So for now, if you are following my guide, make sure that you are launching as much war attacks as you can. Launch on the monster if you can. And do the best that you can in the contest of mayors. Between the starting league and Metro, you should not be spending any cash or any tokens on the contest. Now, once you hit Mega, that's when things are going to change for you. Okay? That's when you should start to give it your all. Now, all of that is in the comm guide. So make sure that you read through that. And like I said, there is going to be changes, but they won't be out probably until Friday. I'm going to go home and hopefully get some of that done today. So real quick, we're going to go through the Season 11 pass. It's really shitty, you guys. Nothing great here, honestly. Is it worth the $5? Yes and no. It depends on what you do and how serious you are about this game and how much you put into it and things like that. So is it worth the $5 for the cash? You get 100 cash right in the second level of the pass. You get some temp storage, some coins, platinum keys. Yeah, it's worth $5. Yes. Unfortunately, the buildings are a joke, and they are not only tiny, very not detailed, and they're just nothing. They're nothing to really brag about. They're pretty generic. They kind of blend with the Frosty Ford residential area. So I mean, the walls themselves, those right there alone, are probably worth $1. So then you've got the platinum keys and, just a couple added benefits here and there with the regional coins, the Neo coins, the keys in general, the storage, the tickets, so yes, it's worth $5, but they really could give us something a little better for $60 a year, I would think, right? So was it a complete disappointment for the Season 11? Yes, I think so. For those of you who do not play the Contest of Mayors competitively, you really don't need to go all out and spend any kind of cash or anything to complete the pass. You can complete this pass relatively easily, just slacking off and doing whatever, really, honestly. Especially if you're somebody who is a higher level player. If each pass has 611,000 points to complete, and you have, 45 days to do it, that it's like, 75,000 or something? I'd have to go back and redo the math, but I'm pretty sure you can hit it relatively easily, okay? So, I wouldn't really stress about that, especially if you do have golden tickets to spend and you start off in Mega. You're going to have plenty enough assignments each week. to complete it. So yes, it's worth the $5. To the people that are serious players. If you're somebody who's just picked this game up and you're just kind of whatever about it, I probably wouldn't buy it unless you're looking into playing a little more strategically. So any questions? Let's see here. You know, going back through and looking at some of the mayor's past seasons, not the ones previous to the pass, even those buildings were better than what they gave us this time around. And I'm going to kind of show, because I showed this morning, but like I said, the video got fucked up. So I'm going to quickly go through it. This here is the Cat Cafe. And yeah, it's tiny and pretty generic, honestly. 30% pop boost, so nothing special. This looks just like one of the Frosty residentials. We only got 8 buildings in total. So this one here is probably the best one out of all of them. And it's nothing spectacular. Then you've got this one here, which again looks just like the Frosty residentials. It's a knitting shop. You've got this one looks just like that pond, that hockey pond that's in the entertainment section. And then you've got this one here, which again looks just like the Frosty Home, Scandinavian design shop. And that's the last 2 here. This one, really? Come on. Really? Really? It's ugly. The dining hall is a 65% pop boost, but again, whoop-de-doo, right? I mean, they're nothing spectacular. Not when you're used to something, you know, with a little more, I don't know, color like this, right? Wouldn't you rather have something like this or like that castle or like this castle? I mean, like, whoop-de-doo, you got a little 4-square building that's looks just like all the other buildings, you know? And so, like I said, it's not even just the size of the building, it's just what it is. I mean, I would have been happier with a Maxis Man statue that was 4 units wide, right? And that's not even a large building in itself. They have, like, okay, these Valentine's Day buildings, for example. Some of these parks for Easter and things like that, they're not bad looking. And they're tiny. So it's really just that they're slacking. And before the stream cut off earlier, I was kind of talking to you guys about why you're not seeing some of my content on a lot of the Facebook groups. So I've had a lot of people asking me, you know, like, why is my channel not larger and this and that? So 50% of the people that watch my channel don't subscribe. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And that way I can stream straight to YouTube and I don't have to use this third-party app. The next thing that I wanted to say to you guys, if you are in a Facebook group, okay, there are several Facebook groups. Now, ours is the one that says MissyAnneYT, and it has the Neverland photo. There is a there's a Facebook group ran by a guy named Mark, okay? Now, he had contacted me after a Facebook post had went up and somebody had recommended my video. When they had recommended my video, the person was having difficulty finding it. So I went ahead and I sent them the link in the comments section of that post because I was under the impression that that page was meant to, I don't know, help people. And so I was greeted with a lovely message from Mark about how I can't advertise my channel on the Facebook group and that other people can, but I cannot. And the reason that they can is because they are EA Game Changers. Now, that's pretty disrespectful considering that Byron and Samantha, the ones that are considered EA Game Changers, give really bad advice. And they're allowed to proceed to give bad advice and advertise it as such for whatever reason. I don't know. It really doesn't matter to me. The point is, if you are on that group, I've gotten a lot of messages from you guys talking about how you were removed from the group or you know, that he blocked you or that you got a nasty message from him. I've had several of you guys hit me up about it. If it's worth it to you to advertise my shit, all power to you, but be warned that you might get removed, okay? Now, unfortunately, they are clearly not about helping people. It has nothing to do with that. My advice is good advice, and you guys know it, you follow it, and you have success. And a lot of you guys, each week, you post on my Facebook group, and, you know, you post your win in Mega. Many of you do that. I appreciate that. The people that do support my content, I appreciate that as well. Okay, so if you're advertising, I'm just warning you that you may get removed from their group, which is stupid, but it is the way that it is. So I'm not like that, you know, competition to me is just whatever. It's not really a competition. For example, Steiner Hills, he's on my friends list here. It was his birthday yesterday. I did a shout out to him to say happy birthday. He does have a channel on SimCity. I mean, it's a very small channel still, but I mean, if you want to sub to him as well, get him some subs. I mean, it's unfortunate that people would shut down good advice simply because they're, I don't know what, pissed about, I don't know what, to be honest with you, I don't know. Because, I mean, those same people giving the advice give terrible advice. Terrible, terrible advice. I'm serious. Like, bad. Like, enough to fuck your whole game up. I've had countless people in my inbox talking about how this specific person gave them advice, and they linked me the video, and I'm listening to this person tell them that you can only do a epic on a skyscraper. Well, how misleading is that, right? Because a skyscraper is just a tall building. And so this person built up a ton of homes under the impression that it didn't matter what kind of home it was as long as it was a skyscraper. And so, or they took advice on an epic project and completely screwed up their game, thinking that, oh, epic projects are so difficult, when in reality, they're really not difficult at all when you know how to do them. So, like I said, just be careful where you get your advice from, and be careful advertising my channel, because people are dicks. So, there you go. Other than that, yeah, screw them. I guess I decided to make my own Facebook group, and if you guys want to post on there, you're more than welcome to. And if you have questions, you know that you're more than welcome to hit me up. Now, we are starting war. If CPT hasn't already started war, let me check. I don't think he has. I hope he hasn't. Maybe he has. Okay, no, he has not. So I'm going to check real quick. If anybody wants in, now would be the time, like within the next 20 seconds. Let me see if we're full, though. Okay. Yes, we're full. I don't know who this is. Is this anybody on the stream right now? Speak up. Because if I don't know who you are, you're going to be removed. Let's see. Who... Second club? Yeah, you can start it. I had a second club, and the people that were in the first club, they were supposed to... The first club was supposed to be for strategic players, and the second club was supposed to be for the slackers. And some of the slackers and the strategic players decided they wanted to kind of stick together, and then they screwed up everything. Nobody said they were leaving, and it just turned into a big mess. And so I ended up moving the feeder city that was holding the presidency for that group over to this group. So, I mean, if you want to start a second club, I'm all for it. We can do that. Somebody would have to run it. I just don't know, you know, what kind of club it would be, but I would not have time to run a second club. So I would need somebody to run it. But yeah, I'm cool with it. So I don't know who this person is. I don't see any comment from anybody in here. I used to run the second, well, I was the president of the second club, but like I said, I didn't have enough time to run it, so I ended up shutting it down. Okay, where, I don't see anybody saying that that's them, so I'm going to boot that girl or person in general. So anybody who wants in, join in now because I'm booting her. Who is that? I don't know who this is either. That's... Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So that takes care of that. So like I said, I'm going to leave the club open for, I don't know, like 5 minutes, and then I'm starting more. So if anybody here wants in, our club code is RQMKNG, and our club name is Neverland. So if you want to join in, now would be the time. So my next goal for this city is to start building up the regional maps and designing them. And as for the walkthrough city, I think, what level are we on the walkthrough city? I think we're level 18. Yeah, we're level 18. So I'm going to be doing a Contest of Mayors walkthrough as soon as comm starts. Comm doesn't start till 11 p.m. my time. And so I'm not going to be doing the walkthrough until tomorrow morning. That being said, for those of you who are in the lower leagues and prepping for the contest, do not spend any cash or anything in the lower leagues. It's just not worth it. If you are below level 18 and you just recently unlocked the Contest of Mayors due to the recent update, if you get any upgrade tasks, only do the regular residential upgrade tasks, because you can only convert epics if they're regular residentials. Do not waste your upgrades on Latin homes and the old town, new town, whatever buildings that they are. Okay, just do strictly regular residentials. Now, as for designing and all that goes, I would wait and worry about the foundation of your city before you worry too much about design. But if there is something limited time that you want, you should buy it when it comes around, because it either won't come around again or it'll be a year before it does. So I'm going to show you guys where we left off yesterday as soon as I get this stuff done here. I need to find some sugar is what I need to do. Advertise some stuff here. So I have like 100 flour I need to convert to donuts. You're going to see a lot of the stuff from the old shops for sale. If you advertise them, expect that nobody buy them. If it were me, I would probably put it for sale and leave it unadvertised. Maybe put it all the way to the right of your depot and wait for Dan to buy it. Okay. Let's see. There's been like a major shortage of dozer exhausts, which sucks because I really need some. It's fucked up. Okay. Any questions? You guys can feel free to ask them at any point in time during the stream. So, you guys, anybody here that's doing comm prep or playing comm competitively, keep in mind you're going to want to prep paint and spatulas, okay? Because of gingerbread and ornaments is what you're going to be focusing on making for the contest. So try to have a backstock of both of those items. You don't need to make as many, like, okay, so like last time you had to make a lot of carved wood, which means you needed planks and tape measures. Now it's going to be different. Now it's going to be spatulas and paint, which sucks because that's worse than planks. I would probably keep like 20 on hand. And then also for you players that are below level 20, it might be wise if you guys start doing a split. And what I mean by that is when you prep your shops, when you essentially what you want to do is you want to have all 11 slots unlocked, right? Now, out of those 11 slots, you want to have one item producing and 10 ready for pickup at all times. Now, what you can do is you can split that into sections and say, okay, I'm going to have 5 of this item ready for pickup and 5 of this item. And that way, you have a 50-50 chance of whatever task you may or may not get being able to collect on it. Now, depending on, which shop it is and which task, I mean, you could end up completely screwed or not screwed, but either way, I mean, at least you have a 50-50 chance rather than just one chance, right? Now, if it's something that is, let's say, like really takes a long time to make, like over an hour or more, I might just do like one of them. Okay, let's see. There's been a shortage of sugar as well. That'll probably happen because you're going to see a lot of people using it for the Santa shop. Okay. I'm going to be on the walkthrough city here in about probably 45 minutes or so when I get home. I just wanted to do a quick check-in with you guys and kind of explain what we were talking about earlier because the stream cut off and get that season 11 posted. And then I will definitely be back with a live stream here in about 45 minutes or so when I get off here. Yes, season 11 is here. That's what the beginning of this stream is about. For those of you who haven't already, update your game. You should see a snowy Christmas tree at the beginning of your icon there. As soon as I get home, because you said the buildings were on that one city on my tablet, right? So as soon as I get home, I can do that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream that one, and then I'll shut that down, and then we'll do the walkthrough city for a little while. And then if I have time, I'll probably do a little bit of design on this city. But we really got to get that walkthrough going, you guys, because I want to do a calm walkthrough on there so that people can see exactly how to do the contest of mayors, because so many people are still having so much trouble with that. And it's gotten to the point where it's like, you can only explain something, so many different ways. If somebody isn't getting it, then maybe they're just never gonna. Like, fuck. But, I am about 20 minutes from home, and then I have to get everything kind of put away, and then I'll be on the stream. So, yeah, I know it's probably really late for you, huh? But yeah, anybody here that hasn't subbed yet, hit that subscribe button. It's free for you to hit the button. Once we hit 1,000 subs, I am sick and tired of this app. Okay. Let's see. What were we doing? I had the sugar, so I need to make donuts. Okay. Set these up here. Steiner, are you on here yet? If you're on the stream, go ahead and speak up. Oh, you don't have it? Okay, yes. I will pull it up for you here in just a second. So, Season 11 is terrible. It's nothing spectacular, as we were talking about before you jumped on here. But I'll show you what horribleness they did to us this time. It's probably the worst pass yet. No joke. It really is. So, okay. The Season 11, we'll do a quick review again here. So, right here is the Cat's Cafe. Okay. Eck. Then you've got this one, the bicycle shop. Okay. You've got the typical pass rewards that many of you guys are used to. And then this one here is probably the better one of the bunch, which is, not that great either, to be honest. Then you've got a few wall pieces here, the typical, 60% off the $5. You've got the ones that look just like the Frosty homes. Yeah, it used to be, huh? I know. They've literally destroyed this game. And you can thank the EA Game Changers. Okay, so cross-country ski tracks. That one is, yuck. And then, I actually have a video for kind of like members that used to, SimCity people that used to play that are kind of coming back into the game, what to expect, what's changed. And I need to redo that video now because they've yet again changed it again on us. You can now unlock the contest to mayors at level 11. So this here is a Scandinavian design shop. Look at that lovely beauty. Oh my god, this is a disgrace. This here is the public library, modern library. Yeah. Ick. This is the final building at 65% pop boost, the dining hall. Yeah, so that was what we all anticipated and waited for. I am pretty disappointed, not to mention disgusted with SimCity. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to it. I really don't. I can't explain it. I would like to say that it's just a cash grab and all that, but honestly, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why they went from having a really badass game with potential that needed some changes, of course, like every game, right? To making this game just shit. It literally, I have never seen a game take this drastic of a turn as far as cash grab goes. This game used to be free to participate in the contest of mayors. Granted, you didn't have a pass, right? But you still earn better buildings than you earn now. And so, I mean, some of the changes that they made have been good, but they've also been bad as well. So, like, okay, regional maps was an excellent thing to introduce for people that already had their shit figured out. But it was a horrible thing to introduce to the game for new players. It really fucked a lot of people up. Then you have the people that, okay, the Mayor's Pass is really great because you can earn rewards that you couldn't earn before. But the buildings are such shit that people kind of pay for it because the rewards themselves are worth the $5, but the buildings are garbage. And so a lot of people, they play solely for the buildings, right? And when you have, like, for instance, me, okay? Like many of us, a lot of us are going to pay for this pass because, I mean, there's so many rewards within the pass that, yes, it's worth the $5, right? But the buildings themselves are just not worth it. And to top it off, you pay for the pass, but you don't get it. You get the opportunity to earn said pass. You still have to play, right? And so how many people spend money each week just to participate and play? How many people buy, war card packs or pay for the VU pass and things like that? So it's just, it's gotten to the point where it's become pretty much just a cash grab, and the content has went right down the shitter. And I play with the hope of that maybe somebody down there is going to stop listening to these lovely Byron and Samantha EA Game Changers. Those fake, the fake people that that fill you guys full of shit. The content that they put out is trash. I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to, say anything like that and just put them on blast like that. But the moment that you sit there and say, oh, you can't advertise your content on a Facebook group where everybody's allowed to advertise their content but me. Okay, wait a minute. So I teach people how to hit gold in under 14 minutes. And I can't put that video up, but you can put up a video of somebody stuttering with a piece of paper wearing a yellow hat talking about how hard the epics are. Are you kidding me? Please tell me you're joking. That's the content that's allowed out there. Oh, I know why. Because, let's see, I don't make EA money. I'm advocating for the consumer, right? So I save money. I save you money. They don't want that. They can't have that, right? So, of course, why would they want me to be advertised? Do you think that they want you to know how to do an epic in 10 minutes? No. No shit they don't. Do you think that they want you guys to know how to actually make coin and set your roads up to never need upgraded? No, they don't. Do you think that they want you to have your storage maxed out, your dozer maxed out, and win the contest to mayors every single week? How much money do you think they made off CPT this month? None. Okay? How much money do you think they made off somebody who's been playing for 6 years? A lot. Okay? $3,000 to be exact. One of the girls in my group. $3,000 in 6 years. Okay? That's no joke. And that's absolutely ridiculous considering she's not even maxed out in storage. Her land is not maxed out. She has maybe 10 gold epics. Okay? And that's my point. So do they make money off somebody like CPT? No. Somebody like me fucks their day up, right? Okay, so I'm not making the money. I get it. I get it. It's all good. You can hate me. But you know what? People follow people that get them where they need to go. I save you money. You're going to take my advice, right? You can take their advice and you can believe that an epic project is difficult and you can donate 5 bread rolls to a 1-pointer and you can get handed a dream city and get endless amounts of resources and not even know how to build a dream city. That's what you want? That's the face for SimCity? No wonder the games went to shit. I mean, honestly, though. Like, really, though. Looking at what the EA Game Changers are about, it is of no surprise to me whatsoever that this is the content that they are releasing. And so, if it wasn't for the previous content, it would be really difficult to proceed on even playing this game anymore. And it's hard for me to even want to spend the $5 on the pass. As for, like, many people, I'm sure... Do you know how many people probably downloaded the update and went, oh my god, again? Like, and now they're torn between, should I pay for it for the rewards, or should I say fuck it and just boycott it altogether because it's such a disgusting disgrace of a joke, right? And I think that's where a lot of people are at with it. So, to review this pass, this Season 11, it's shit. Is it worth it? Not really. I mean, are the rewards? Yes. Just the $5 in general, yes. But if you're somebody with maxed out storage, maxed out dozer, and you don't really play the contest to mayors in general, then no. It's not worth it at all to you, because you still have to work for it. You have to pay for it, then you got to work for it. And you can't even, like, pay for the remaining levels either, right? So, I don't know, you guys. It's hard, because I like the game, you know, like a lot of us that have been playing a long time, or maybe people that are just kind of getting into it. It's a good game, and it has a lot of potential if they would pull their head out of their ass and actually do something, you know? And not just about the content, but about, you know, everything in general. The technical issues alone, you know? That right there. I have people that can't even do epic projects. And not for any other reason than it's a technical issue. They've got everything in the game is set up correctly. They have fully upgraded regular residentials. They have the coverage to do it. They're above level 24. And SimCity's sitting there going, scratching their head going, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, well. Just, oh, well? It's not just that one person. It happens to hundreds and thousands of people, and they're just, oh, well. Really? See, that's not cool. And, you know, after looking into it, I started realizing that EA is just a really shitty company. And honestly, like I said, I'm not somebody to just go out and, you know, put somebody up on blast. But why would you deprive people of good advice other than just to be an asshole, right? So, you know what? For anybody that's on that group, fuck, share my shit. Who cares? Share it up. Say MissyAnne on every damn post if you want. I don't care, because you know what? I'm not going to just go away. It's not, oh, we'll just delete that comment. No one will ever know who Missy is. Like, come on, dude. That's ridiculous. You going to delete everybody's comment? I mean, how many people are you really going to block from your page before you realize, oh, shit. There's no, like, making her go away, you know? It's ridiculous. And I was honestly astounded when I found out that he was an EA game changer. I was astounded. I thought that he just was a dork in a hat. I didn't realize it was like he was employed through them. It made more sense to me. You know, you get paid to say what they want you to say, right? Never trust anybody who's getting paid by EA. I mean, that's just facts, right? Anybody who's going to start off a video telling you how difficult something is, I mean, that right there is incentive to just run the other way, right? Because epic projects are not difficult if you know what you're doing. I mean, I have every item in the game unlocked, and you guys watched me do it live, hit it in 14 minutes. And I'm certain that I can beat that. I'm certain I can. Now, we left off yesterday after now that I've went on my lovely rant. Fuck. I can't tell you how much I just despise this game sometimes. I mean, I love the game, like I said, for what it was, but man, it's turned into shit. Thank goodness I have some halfway decent buildings. Okay, so, as you can see, this is kind of where we left off yesterday. I had kind of moved some of this shit around, and we were doing this side, which I decided we were going to face the mountain. And so, I haven't really decided what to do with this. Because this map is so oddly shaped, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I think I'm going to do the same kind of style with the water and the trees and stuff on this side here. But this side over here, I don't know. I kind of want to do something completely different. I just don't know what yet. I kind of wanted to do, let's see here, something, where the hell is that noise coming from? Oh, that lady's car is ringing. Jesus Christ. Is it loud enough for you, dude? Can you hear it now? Trips me out when you're like sitting next to somebody and all of a sudden their car starts talking. Okay. Let me check your guys' comments here. Yep. I know, that's kind of where I'm at with it, you know. I don't know Samantha personally. I've just seen some of her content after, you know, people kept coming to me saying, so-and-so said this, is this true? So-and-so said that. And I'm like, who? And they're like, Samantha. And I'm like, who? And so I went and looked her up and I'm like, jaws on the floor going, oh my God, no, don't do it, it's a trap. It's bad advice. And then after the Dream City, I've just lost all respect for her. You know, you get handed oh my God. Look up her Dream City video. Just look it up. What a waste of resources. Do you know what I could have built with that? Yeah. Which I actually am going to do something like that, you guys. I'm just going to hack it and say fuck it. Not this city, but I have a hacked city at home that I can just design, do strictly for designing. And that way, you guys, you know the potential that a map can have, or I guess what the city, like, I'm going to show you guys when I get home, in about 45 minutes when I get home. I am not kidding you guys. I'm going to show you guys all of the buildings that you guys are missing out on. You're going to be like, oh, gee, thanks, Missy. Like, fuck. Not even just you guys, like me, like, in general. I thought that I had a lot of shit. No, I missed a lot of stuff. There was a lot of shit over the years that I missed. They've had a lot of decent buildings the last, you know, X amount. Honestly, it wasn't till this last year is when it went downhill. Like, really downhill. Okay, let's see. What? I mean, okay, they actually had I can't even think of the name. They're the different types of trees, the taller ones. Then they had the pink trees. They had, like, you know, the leopard thing that went across the back of the mountain. They had all kinds of cool shit, dude. And it's just gone. Like, that sucks. You know, one of the buildings that I really miss, I'm pissed I missed out on it, was the movie set ones. Those ones were really cool. I'm gonna show you guys as soon as I get home what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna end this stream. I'm running in the store real quick, and then I will be home in about 45 minutes, and I will have that pulled up for you guys. And also the season 12 pass, I'm gonna leak that out because I don't give a shit what EA thinks. So you guys will be able to preview the next pass here in about an hour. Okay? So I will, like I said, I will see you in about an hour with the season 12 pass. I'm gonna leak it out. And I'll show you guys all the buildings from, well, pretty much every building that they've had come out. All right, you guys, I will be back.